possession started. This one will be fair caught. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights through a tackle. The freshman brings him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And the Aggies' offense is on the move now. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is he just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got it now inside the 15. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. Solid debut for this offense.
Boy, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Look at this. Taking this shot on the very first play. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10. Return a pick six. Touchdown, A&M.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he's tackled after the catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On the play. 3rd down coming up. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 14, LSU 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Watkins. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Takes the handoff again. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And now the try here for the extra point. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
To the air, it's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer.
Complete.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his man. It's Watkins. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the runner takes off to his right. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Direct snap to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's 2nd down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Manning. Launching it. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that is no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A loss of 11 on the play. Second down coming up.
So it's second and long at the 20. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way. Can they stop him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Running out of time in the pocket. The ball is loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. This time enough for one more play in the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21, LSU 7.
The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Finds an open target on the left side. They get it, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown Tigers. And the comeback continues. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Aggies. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Texas A&M, number 26.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker on for the extra point.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. It's a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down after that previous play. Linebacker shifting around now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place and gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking deep here. Pass caught down to the 20. tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
LSU is now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Nussmeier. Makes a quick grab.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And that catch is hauled in. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Nice grab. It's Watkins. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Third down and goal for the offense. Snags with the throw. Touchdown, LSU. And the comeback is on. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
LSU 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
They'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down. do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. He'll take a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This passing game is still on fire. And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. But where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Texas A&M offense back on the field. So here we go. It could come down to this possession, Kirk. Sets up as a potential classic finish.
Well, Chris, after everything that's going on in this field in a rivalry game, if you're a quarterback, this is what you dream about. Having the ball in your hands with a chance to lead your team down and potentially win this game. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Finds his man, has the first down. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The pass rush closing in. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in.
Touchdown, LSU. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this is